it is me, Bisayang Australiana, and we are back for another vlog. So thank you so much for coming back. If you are new here, please click that subscribe button and also the bell so that you will be notified the next time I do have an amazing video like this. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? It is part 2, and for part 2 we are talking about training. Alright, so yes, it is still Cabin Crew Live, and we are going to talk about the training. If you are interested, stick around.
Stuck in my brain.
I specifically chose for this video to focus on Emirates. Bakit? Kasi doon ako tumagal. Sa Emirates yung ko nagdugay-dugay, no? So I stayed with Emirates for 10 years. You'll be given a joining date, your ticket to Dubai, and you will arrive in Dubai. Obviously, when you get to Dubai, hindi yan agad-agad na magta-training. And once I got to Dubai, I think I had like 2 days of relaxation. And what shocked me the most is when you get there, I don't think anybody realizes it. Grabe sila naghatag sa accommodation. They actually give you crew accommodation. And I'm not kidding when I say it's like a hotel. Goodness gracious me, I was so shocked. I opened up that door to the accommodation and I said, oh my. Am I the only one living here? Okay, so the accommodation that they gave me was a 2-bedroom accommodation, and they gave you a whole cooking set, they gave you bed sheets, they give you a queen-size bed, they give you toiletries, welcome snacks, food, you name it. Grabe, no? Welcome to the family, good. And then came day 1 of training. So when you train with Emirates, yes, there is orange stuff on my fingers. If you're wondering why, it's the makeup. Okay, so yes, I use my fingers. Don't use brushes or sponges or anything. Basic training. When we say basic training, it doesn't really mean basic, because it is intense. It's basic training because it's your first training with Emirates. Okay, so basic training takes 8 weeks. Actually, you know what? For the newbies nowadays, you're very lucky. I can tell you that. Because you are only focusing on 2 aircrafts. Boeing 777, A380. During my time, we had to train Boeing 777, A330s, A340s. Oh, Boeing 777-200. Boeing 777-300. We had to train 4 aircrafts. And mind you, these 4 aircrafts have different interiors, different safety equipment, different everything. So it was crazy. Within the 8 weeks of training, evacuation and safety and emergency procedures, general medical training or GMT, security training, cabin crew service training, image and uniform. Although the image and uniform only takes a day, but it's a very intense day, especially for someone that didn't know, or someone that doesn't know how to wear makeup. I loved this day because they would teach you what skin type you have, what shade of lipstick fits you. Although yes, speaking about lipstick, with Emirates, you can only use red. You also have duty free, so they'll teach you how to sell their items. There are very expensive items in the duty free cart. They'll teach you the background of the items, where they came from, who made them, all things like that, and how to like just charmingly sway the customers in buying whatever you have. Alright, so yes, training. Within the 8 weeks of training, actually, it is SEP that is the most intense. They will do mock-ups. They are based on experiences that it's happened to the airline or it's happened to other airlines. Airlines around the world actually learn from each other, and this is where the training comes in. We also have state-of-the-art simulators. When you get inside that simulator, it actually looks like a proper aircraft. The fire, the turbulence, you will freak out the first time. It's either you'll freak out or you'll actually have a whole lot of fun. They will teach you how to operate the doors, firefighting, how to evacuate passengers within 90 seconds. If I will be 100% honest with you, ang pinakaganahan, and honestly speaking, I really wanted to be a trainer. As in, ganahan jud ko mahimong trainer ani na subject. It is actually SEP. Nga naman, it's so much fun. The adrenaline when you have to shout, bend down, stay down, open seatbelts, evacuate. It's so much fun. They will teach you the alert. Okay, so alert is something that cabin crew do during takeoff and landing. It is actually for us to pay attention. Takeoff and landing are the two most how do we put this into words? The two, not dangerous, but it is highly likely something can happen. If you're talking to your cabin crew and you're like in front of them, this is specifically for Emirates, and then suddenly your cabin crew is like, puts their hands underneath their thighs like a bloody robot. Don't think that they're giving you an attitude. It's actually a procedure that we have to follow. When the captain says, cabin crew prepare for takeoff, or cabin crew prepare for landing, that is our keynote to focus. I'm getting into much detail here. This is about training, but I'm sure it will make you excited. Swimming. Okay, so this is the question that I get like a billion times. Do I have to know how to swim? Do we have swimming lessons? Do they really push you in a 10-feet pool? Do they ask you to dive? Do they ask you to do laps? All these crazy questions. So yes, you do have swimming in basic training. I'm speaking for Emirates. That pool in Emirates Training Center, it is freezing. They want you to, in real life, feel what it could be like if you do ditching. But they will teach you how to huddle, keep yourselves calm, what you're gonna do, the SOS, and all of these signals inside that water. They will want you to get onto the raft, set up the raft, the canopy. They've never asked me to dive. They want you to at least know how to float and not be scared of water. Because what can happen is that you have your life jacket on, it pops. You'll have panicking customers trying to grab onto you. You need to save them. You need to look after them, and you need to calm yourself down. So yes, those were the most intense weeks of my life, the SEP, but I had a hell of a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then this is where your class or your batch actually becomes like real close. I actually remember crying in the toilet after our final exam. I think my brain just realized that, shoot, it's the last day. Shoot, I passed. This is it. That I think it was happy tears, to be honest, but they were like crazy happy tears. And people go through it. It's just really stressful and intense. The dragons come out, if I may say, and the werewolves during these couple of weeks of SEP. Yeah. All right. After SEP, what you would be doing is what we call GMT, or general medical training. So it's actually really cool, because then if something does happen outside of work, you have the tools and you have the ability and knowledge to actually help out people. And there have been loads of incidences that Emirates crew are on layovers and someone faints on the road or has a heart attack, and instantly you're in the scene. you're a first aid responder. So there's a lot of crew that's gotten appreciation plaques for that. It's an amazing feeling that you have that extra knowledge. They obviously teach you how to heal a wound, broken arm, burns, but they also teach you how to deliver a baby. And it does happen. It does happen. We do have a Filipino baby named EK. Yep, they named her after Emirates. Why are they teaching you this stuff? It's because, hello, naa mo susulod sa usa ka metal tube 35,000 feet above sea level. Alright, and when something goes down within that metal tube, all eyes are on you. Just when you fly as a customer and you see flight attendants, all you see is chicken or beef and tea and coffee. But behind those smiles is a really badass, all in, like Wonder Woman superhero. We can do all things. We are the eyes and the ears of the flight deck. We take care of that cabin. When the captain and first officer are inside the cockpit or the flight deck, they cannot see anything behind them. You, as a flight attendant, are there to solve these situations. And that is what the training is all about. They throw you into the deep end once you get into that training. When I say that, it is intense, it is stressful. I'm not here to scare you, but I'm just giving you, I'm just letting you touch the waters a little bit so that you know what you're getting yourself into. So that is why these vlogs are amazing. Morning ga-encourage gid ko sa mga tao nga watch vlogs. If you want to be something and you want more information, for sure there's a vlogger out there that's there to help you out. Diba, karon ako nakabantay na gabinisaya di ay ko throughout my vlog, but don't worry, I'll put some subtitles just below here so that you know. Okay? Alright. So, congratulations sa mga Bisaya diha. Kaya wala may problema, di mo kinahanglan ani mga words. But, obviously, there are people that don't understand Bisaya, so I'll just be putting down words or translations. Alright? Okay. Security training, I think it took up, can't really remember. Security training, this is where we talk about hijacks, bombs, yeah, the serious stuff. You will be taught self-defense as well. You'll be taught how to, I don't know why, tackle. We don't really tackle the passenger, but we are taught how to put them down. I'm not saying putting down the customer like tranquilizing them, obviously not. Hello. Magbutang ra gyud og kuan handcuffs. So they teach you this in security training. They tell you stories about kanang mga naka-experience og hijack. Buyag lamang wa pa jud ko ka-experience. The videos I've seen, the lessons that I've learned, this would probably be the most scariest thing that a cabin crew can actually go through. Okay, so I do not wish it upon anybody. Yeah, so what to do during a hijack, what to do if there's a bomb on board, that's what you will be learning during security training. After all of this intense stuff where your brain is about to explode, they smile and they congratulate you because you passed the test. You didn't go crazy. And then, image and uniform. And these are the days wherein you start wearing your uniform. They congratulate you, they give you it's like passing down the robe. You get measured out, they give you the correct fit. Everything with Emirates is uniform, from the shoes to the hats. You go for image and uniform, it's just one day. They tell you how to be healthy. So it's very interesting actually, or how you can take care of your body, especially during our work cycle. It's cray our work cycle. Take care of your hair, your skin, what's good for you, your nails, color of the nails. Okay, so I said earlier, red is the color of the lipstick for Emirates. When it comes to your nails, it is red, French tip, nude colors, or clearless. Okay, so for women, you have to have nail polish on your nails. You can't trick them and put oil and pretend that you've got nail polish on, because they will catch you. I'm not joking when I say they've got the fashion police when you enter that building. Yes, they do. They have fashion police. So if your uniform is too tight, they'll fix it. If it's too long, too short, and all of that. It's fun for the girls. I mean, for the men, they also have their skin care and how to shave without getting rashes and all of that. So that's what they teach the men. And have manly manicures. Alright, so no, they do not expect the men to wear nail polish, obviously, but they expect the men to have clean nails. Service training, to be honest, is just 1 week. They teach you attention to detail, being professional, how to speak properly. They teach you the different types of food. We all come from different backgrounds. There are types of cuisines that we do not know. There are types of meats that we do not know, types of vegetables that we may call different. Someone might not know how to cook and they don't know what broil is, or steamed or fried. What's the difference between a mutton and a lamb? Bet you didn't know, but yes, we do go through that. It has so many details. Knowing what the customer wants before they actually ask for it. Knowing that the customer needs you before they ask for your help. It's really, really cool. So they also teach you about Emirates, the background, the history, about Skywards, because for sure when you're with the customers will ask you these questions. You can't always say, oh, I'll get my senior. Oh, wait, let me ask around. Because they expect you as cabin crew to know all of this. They don't want you to memorize it word by word, but they just want you to know the details. If you do have questions, by all means, please do ask me. Once again, this has been Bisayang Australiana, and it's been a blast talking about training. It's brought back so much memories. If you do start your training as a cabin crew, please do let me know, and I would love to know how it is nowadays. This is Bisayang Australiana. Peace out, your ex-cabin crew. Love you all. Once again, hit that subscribe button. Bye! Mwah!